Well, I went for the full hero experience on that occasion by having it come right down to the wire. The wire beyond wires. Literally, as the countdown went to 1, that was the point in time where I was actually ready. Because I was fucking around trying to drum up a little bit of interest. I failed though, because halfway through the let's drum up for interest, I went, fuck it, it's shit in it. So the drumming up interest probably didn't go so well. But there you go, never mind. It's time for... Please don't tell me you're dead. Are you dead? Are you dead, controller? It'd be inconvenient if you're dead, controller. It would be far more convenient if you weren't dead. No? Seems to be holding. Seems to be holding. Hold on. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of battery power. I must have just not turned it on in the first place. But that's because I've left all my clothes on for this stream. If I really want to turn on that controller, I've got to do a luscious, sensual striptease. That's the way we like it. Doot doot, as opposed to noot noot noot, the angry German pingu that Robotron does. What in fuckarama ding dong's name were we doing? I think we were heading out of here in favour of popping to the old something or other. Now, I'll tell you what I kind of want. I don't want the preview that big. I don't really want that big either. Yeah, I usually do this. It's fine. My sizings have gone all peculiar, but never mind. Alright, and out of the town we go. That's it. I think we're going to Rin. Forgive me for the pronunciation of Rin. I don't know how to pronounce Rin. So I'm just going to sort of belch it at you in a most unfortunate and unpleasant fashion.
I knew you would be here. Because I always know where Bacon is.
You're back. Like me, because I'm back, Bacon. So, how did it go?
It's shameful. I couldn't return with that girl.
Don't worry. We've just begun. We still have plenty of time to hunt her down. Oh, yes. That Harmonixer fella seems to have returned to his normal self and rejoined the party.
I couldn't see how far the girl delved into the man's soul, but she brought him back from the spirit's grave.
The kid doesn't look like much, but he's actually quite a troublemaker. We need to get rid of him early on.
Lord Bacon, you can't tell me you're afraid of that young boy. I'm afraid of nothing apart from a George Foreman grill.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what to think. The trouble is that the soul of the Seraphic Radiance remains sealed somewhere deep in his being. Fortunately, he hasn't yet awoken to his true power, but if he ever does, he'll be a fearsome enemy. Oh, is that an ominous suggestion that the ultimate soul fusion for Yuri is going to be the full-blown Seraphic Radiance? Yes. Yes, it is. That's his ultimate.
Spoiler! The Seraphic Radiance.
An ancient god summoned up by an old man in Shanghai, one of the guardian deities of this planet. No mere human should be able to bring the god into submission, and yet he managed to do it. So, what power is it that protects him? That's what I want to know.
Lord Bacon. She still hasn't given in yet, has she? She may die if you continue to torture her like this. I think you should warn the Inquisitors.
The Inquisitorians. You needn't worry. She's not the sort of witch to succumb to this level of torture. Oh, we've got a witch! If anything, she's the one with the upper hand. She's merely toying with her Inquisitors who wield the whips. How about a nice cup of tea in the other room?
Ooh, lovely jubbly. I'm fucking British beyond fucking British's belief.
So, this is a ruin. For a small town, it looks very pleasant. I wonder if Marguerite has arrived yet. Well, let's try the inn. Is there something wrong, Alice?
Oh, nothing.
Apparently not. Newlywed Jane. My husband is working like an honest man now, but I wonder how long that'll last. He is, after all, pure unadulterated scum. I received a lottery ticket. Always a good thing to have. Because I'm fairly certain one of the special items that you really want is reliant on the lottery. So at some point, I get the impression we're going to cheese the lottery and just keep resetting the game. You're going to church. Well, strong faith is a powerful ass. But my lad, Father Doyle, who took care of this church, was afflicted with a sickness of the heart. He shut himself inside and won't show himself to anybody. Even the church is closed up. Oh dear. The door to the church is tightly locked from the inside. Oh, bugger. I cannot get into the church, and yet I must alleviate myself of these sins. Cautious, Milton. I haven't seen you in ruin before. You on a trip? I don't trust you. I'm being cautious. Possibly overly cautious. No. My secret treasure senses are failing me. I don't want to go there. Spoiler. The reason why she don't want to go there is I'm fairly confident in saying that's where her daddy died. And nobody wanted her daddy dead. She especially did not want daddy dead. Good evening and welcome. I suppose technically. Good evening and welcome. Excuse me, but we're looking for a lady named Marguerite. She's staying here?
Oh, Miss Marguerite, please wait a moment. Yeah, she's staying here. But she's out for the moment.
Aha, so she beat us here. Okay, guess we'll be staying here too. Some rooms, please.
Absolutely. We haven't had a lot of customers lately, so I can give you a deal. You seem to have a lady with you, so I prepared 2 rooms upstairs. Use them as you wish.
Thank you.
Oh, are you? Oh, do you, the young lady? I can't seem to stay in the French. I am French. Aren't you the young lady who stayed here with your father about a year ago?
Yes.
I still remember that incident. Such a terrible incident. Oh, that poor priest, rest his soul. But at least you're safe, child. It's a blessing of God. Now go along and rest in your quarters.
What if I want to rest in halves? Fraction joke.
What the? I was wanking in my sleep. Oh no, I've been pulled off into the graveyard. Oh, I don't know why I'm in the graveyard. Why am I in the graveyard? Has a small grave appeared without my noticing it? It's still only a small grave. The door is locked, so the only choice I have is to talk to the asshole masks. Welcome back, lad. I see you just getting here. Oh, how foolish. You were on the verge of entering paradise, where you would no longer experience pain or suffering. Well, I see you're still a bunch of blabbermouths. I couldn't care less what you say about me. Harumph. He didn't actually say harumph, he just said humph. How strange to hear such lines from one who not so long ago was so eager to die. You should be thankful to that little girl.
Yeah, that's right. For she has taken upon herself the burden of your karma.
What do you mean? Oh, to save your soul from the god of death, the one who wears the fox mask. This girl offered her soul to us. What did you just say?
I told you most of this last week. We're reiterating.
When malice reaches its peak, we'll come for that girl's soul in place of Foxface.
So that is what happens when you reach Red Malice now. The masks will come to try and kick the shit out of you.
Well, there is no escaping from us. No matter where she runs, her life will eventually burn out, even if she's within your very arms. Damn you.
I want you. I want. Just give me one moment. You've made me angry, so I can't speak. Damn you! I won't let you lay a finger on her. I'll kick the floor before you lay a finger on Alice. Your curses are as worthless and phony as a $3 bill. You got that? Now apologize.
Yeah, you always try to just how very interesting. No matter how hard you try to protect her, you will fail. All you can do is sit helplessly by and watch this precious life depart.
Oh, now I'm pissed off. You want some of me? I'll take you all on, you little shits.
We'll be watching your vain attempts to drive off our spell.
Enough. Shut up.
It is time for you to depart, lad. Your word awaits you.
Taunting bastards. I wonder if that gravestone has adjusted yet. Nope, small grave still. bit obsessed with that small grave, isn't he? Yeah, a little bit. I'm just desperately trying to see if it changes at all. Oh, what's wrong, Mayuri? Did you have a nightmare or something? No, don't worry. Just had a bad dream. That is kind of the definition of a nightmare, my friend. So you could have just said yes. Ah, Keith. What you doing, Keith?
Alice is in the next room. I'm a little concerned about the change in her mood. Well, let us go investigate the Alice. Whoops, that's the exit. That is not the thing I wanted. I wanted to check the rest of the room for secrets. I don't think there are any secrets.
Oh, finally, a moment to catch your breath. Being cooped up in the college for so long is hard on this old man. My rear end is sore as all get out. And I've never heard the phrase as all get out. But I'm assuming it means his ass is red fucking raw. But that's got nothing to do with the carriage ride. Let's save the game. Let's save it like a pro. That's some real good saving right there. My God, you couldn't have done it better if you'd fucking tried. Right, so the room next to us. No, that's fine. I wondered if that was going to be a secret room, but it's not. We just have to go into this room. Oh, shit. The bed. Where the fuck is Alice? She's gone. Where did she go by herself? Son of a fucking bitch. I knew I should have put a fucking tracking chip in her fucking neck. Goddamn woman. Always wandering off. Let's try and find Alice. Oh, there's a strange man. It's the silent peddler. Hello. I don't want any of your things, sir. I don't. Oh, normal shopping, it would seem. The tight-lipped oracle. Tight-lipped fella. The Ever Bible, the Oracle Staff, the Silver Crescent Sword, red leather jacket, yellow leather jacket. No, there's no such thing as a charming pareo. Raises attack power by giving irresistible charm. And a loin guard raises attack by increasing masculine spirit. Right. Raises defense power with magical protection. Okay, so key things. Let us first get ourselves. Ooh, this is difficult. Difficult indeed. Tell you what, let's just try and see. Right, we can get rid of that steel claw. That's not a problem. Hot shopping simulator. Hot shopping simulator. That's what we're doing. Sell his rapier so we can hopefully get a shit ton of cash. Spoiler alert, it's not going to be a shit ton, no matter how much I sell. Because unfortunately they're never worth as much as you pay, which is kind of irksome, but there you go. Ding, ding, ding. At least we're getting all of our bonuses. Sell all of our studded caps. Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. If in doubt, just ding along to the tune. That's how you do it. Yes, indeed it is. So face guard, technically, kind of want the face guard. Right, I think we'll focus on getting the Ever Bible, because Alice, despite having disappeared momentarily at least, Alice is usually the one who is staying in the party. They are alarmingly thin segments, but it shouldn't make too much difference. I'm going to try and get... Oops, almost fucked it. But almost is not actually fucking it. Diddle. Oh, missed. Yeah, nah, fuck that one. At retail price, but I didn't get a penalty point, so we're okay there. That's a shame. And I don't think I can equip anything because nobody's in the party, so I can't really sell anything. Oh well, we've got a couple of new weapons. We'll have to try and save up some cash to try and get the new armour. And then also we had a load of accessories. But I suppose we'll do it when I equip it, I suppose. I wonder where Alice is. Oh, shit. Okay, fine. Alice is somewhere on the premises. We just don't know where. But we have found the Wanderer Mayoon. Unfortunately, his services are fucking expensive, so I probably won't be able to do much with them. We've completed Yuri, so even more so. It's good to know where he is, I suppose. Can we get in that door? It's locked. Okay, I wonder if talking to the fella here... Oh yes, if it's the missus with the blue ribbon, as opposed to the Madonna with the big boobies. She just went out by herself. She said she was going to meet a priest friend of hers. Ah, well, that tells me church. Which I knew. It's Alice. Of course she's going to the church. You're going to the church? Well, a strong faith is a powerful asset. But my lad, Father, took care of it. Oh, we know that bit. The door's locked. For fuck, shit, bollocks. Fortunately, without Alice, we can just pop round the back here, grab a secret item. I received a huge jug. Why? Of course I did. Of course I did. We will find out what the huge jug does, and slash is, other than being obviously a jug that is huge, in a moment or two. But first, dialogue. Here you are. I've brought you a large jug. Hi, Yuri. Sorry to disappear you on you like that. Hey, is this place... Yes, this is where my father died. Alice... He died to save me. It's just as if it happened yesterday. That evening, Father and I were waiting here for someone, but before that person arrived, I showed up. Fucking Bacon's back! You always know it's Bacon when he comes in and whibbles. I'm a whibbling Bacon, you son of a bitch. Bacon! Long time no see. I've been looking forward to seeing you again, both of you. Congratulations on your rebirth, Yuri. Returning from the graveyard of souls, a laudable feat. Though, of course, Alice here had to sell her soul to the god of death in order to make that happen. I'm not afraid of that masked freak. Well, thanks for showing up here. Saves me the trouble of hunting you down. It's payback time for killing Alice's father. At ease, young man. I have no desire to fight the two of you today. I merely wanted to announce myself. Bacon! 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 Huh, don't hold back on our account, old man. We're ready to go. Were you afraid? Oh, this would be... That's right. I'll give you a full course on the house, darling. Because I'm fairly confident. Marguerite! Marguerite! Hello, kids. So you're okay, huh? We'll talk later. I've got a lot of questions for you. Another of your friends, is it? You youngsters multiply like viruses. Fine, I'll play along. Step forward, my servant. Oh, shit! She just stepped forward. She stepped forward and wibbled to the screen and summoned some nasty-looking beasties. A Bifrons. Jesus, it's been a week. Don't know if I can Judgment Ring. Ha, nonsense. I can always Judgment Ring. I'm a master of the Judgment Ring. I've mastered the Judgment Ring. However, it has been a long old time since we've been Marguerite. And we have missed her knickers. That's the one thing we've missed about Marguerite. Nothing else. Well, a couple other things, I suppose. Alice, twat them with the book. Yeah. Go, beat. Give it beatings. So we're in quite good stead. Yuri still beats down a monster in one shot. Or one turn, I suppose, technically. It's not technically one shot. One single combo of his entire Judgment Ring. And Marguerite and Alice can finish off another one between the pair of them. You're getting more power. That will make our future meetings more interesting. A word of caution. I will no longer merely be playing along in future fights. So be on your guard. Oh, bacon wibble. It's weird. They go straight for the crotch first when they wibble that. Bastard. He got away again. Oh, happy music, because we're reunited with Marguerite. Well, I suppose technically Marguerite's been reunited with Yuri. Oh, whoa, I kind of like that. Nah, it's a ghost. Wait, I'm not. So you're real? You look solid. I guess you're not a ghost. Yep, I'm just as you see me. You're tougher to kill than a cockroach. Not sure I like that comparison. Well, I'm glad to see you're alive. How are you doing? How's the drunk old man? He's doing well. He's waiting for you at the inn. Great, I've got some crucial information. Let's head back to the inn. Get moving, sonny boy. Oh, here we go, bloody hell.
Ah, it's good to see you, Marguerite. I sensed a massive cloud of evil descending on the town, so I was a little worried.
We ran into Bacon again.
You saw Bacon? Did he try to harm you?
Yes, he tried to raise our cholesterol levels. No, they said hello and went away. Huh? Ooh, who's the strapping man, meat? She didn't say that. Oh, this guy, he's the master of the castle where I stayed.
Yes, I'm the one who took care of the moocher here. My name is Keith, enchanted mademoiselle.
I'm Marguerite, the moocher's babysitter. Nice to meet you, Keith. Hey.
Why did you go out without saying anything, Alice? We were worried. I mean, please don't be angry with me, and if you'd rather not talk about it, fine. But maybe if we knew more about what your father was trying to do, certain details may fall into place.
That day, my father and I were supposed to meet with a certain person.
A certain person?
My father said this man was a warlock as powerful as Bacon. And Bacon is fucking powerful.
Sandwiches. Bacon and brie sandwiches. Delicious. You don't really want a bacon and brie sandwich. Bacon and brie sandwich is a bit pedestrian. What you want is a bacon and brie baguette. Bacon, brie in a baguette. That's what you want.
Or bacon and brie on top of a pizza. That is surprisingly delicious. My father and I travelled all over Europe exercising demons. Because they were fat demons. And nobody likes a fat demon, so we exercised them all. It's a wordplay joke. But my father was working on secret missions to the Vatican.
The Vatican? I don't really like those guys. They say nasty things about the vampires.
What's the Vatican anyway? Oh, Yuri! Leave, son.
It's in Italy. It's the seat of the Pope.
Not the whole thing. You know, I mean, he has a chair there, I imagine. But I don't think he literally sits on the entirety of the Vatican.
The leader of the Catholic Church?
The Catholic Church?
Oh, yeah.
So, did you actually meet this person?
No. Bacon appeared before he arrived, and I got distracted, and I couldn't concentrate, and I had to go off and get that bacon sandwich. Can I have your attention, everyone? I don't know who he really is, but I've been investigating Bacon closely for the past several months. And then I had to take several more months to lose all of the weight that my Bacon investigation netted. The The first person recorded in history by the name of Roger Bacon appeared in England in the 13th century. As a priest in the Franciscan order, his scholarly training was at Oxford and Paris universities. His skills as an alchemist and warlock were superb, and his name was known throughout Europe. At that time he was branded as a revolutionary, but there were also many who felt he was persecuted. It seems he was very critical of the church and was even imprisoned for it.
Huh, that guy's 700 years old, so he's not human after all.
But as I looked deeper into his past, I began to notice some odd things. Roger Bacon may be a peculiar fellow, but in many ways he seems like a very upright individual. It seems that for years he has also aided leading scholars in the fields of medicine and chemistry.
Upright, any way you look at it, that guy's twisted. Why then did he kill Alice's father? It doesn't make sense.
That's it, that's the problem. Finally, in Nuremberg in 1540, something happened that completely changed his life. At the time, all of Europe was caught up in the mass insanity of the witch hunts. Bacon was accused by one of his pupils.
Accused? You mean he was put on trial before the church?
A pupil warned the tribunal that Bacon's research had gone too far, threatening corrupt society. It finally ended in his exile. After that point, we can only catch glimpses of him throughout history, such as now as a force of evil.
I see. I guess he got sucked into the murky black depths of sorcery, which is slightly better than being sucked off into the murky black depths.
Just testing my own chat to see if it's working. It appears to be working, just nobody's chatting. That's fair. You don't have to. It's just always slightly concerning when bugger all is happening. But no, there we go. It is working.
I see. Murky black depths. So the question is, this person that Bacon was trying to prevent Alice's father from meeting, who on earth could it be?
I know. I won't tell you. Wouldn't it be best to ask that person directly? Alice, the person who introduced Father Elliot to this mystery man. It was Father Doyle, wasn't it? Yes, but the church was closed and I couldn't get in.
Zappity doos.
Ah, you fools. Lord Bacon spared your life, yet you still intend to go to the church. I won't let you.
That voice. It's the bitch from the toilets.
Arcane Olga. She's watching us from somewhere. Let's hurry.
Select the party members. I will select my party members. Now, as much as I absolutely adore Keith, and I do, I truly do,
we haven't had Marguerite in quite some time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Marguerite remain in the party. Now, what we want to do is possibly... Now, we dealt with all of his equipment. What we want to do is go Tome of the Sun in favour of the Ever Bible. There you go. You can look at it, look at it, look at it quickly. Ancient holy book embedded with shining blue crystals, necessary for performing an exorcism ritual on a possessed woman. Oh, exclusively a possessed woman, I take it. No possible chance of anybody other than a possessed woman. Okay, so that's ideally going to be a belt, which I can probably buy, so we'll leave that off. And then, do you know what? Just in case we get some instant death, we'll stick with a Leonardo's bear. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they all have individual bears. Heroes in bear costumes, turtle power. Oh, apparently he's entirely nonplussed and not interested. Fair enough. Silent Peddler's not that interested in me either. Awesome. That makes me feel very, very, very happy. Right, red leather. Yeah, I kind of do want the red leather, but I also... No, I think that's the belt. Yes, yes. So we'll buy a charming pareo. In fact, we might be able to get a second of these accessories. Ah, hello, hello, hello. You arrive just in time for the ultimate shopping fest. Also, hello, hello, hello to the power of 12. Charming patio. And yes, we will try and grab ourselves a loin guard. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ding, ding, ding. Ding-a-ling-ding. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Right, what we want to do... What's so ultimate about it? Because it's the ultimate shopping. It's shopping for the ultimate. No, there's nothing ultimate about it. I was just trying to make it sound more exciting than it actually was. Right, we replace our metal belt with a loin guard. The loin guard raises attack power by binding the wearer tightly, a symbol of the hot-blooded spirit of men throughout the ages. Look at it. Look at the muscle pose and the fancy loin clothing. It's now likely all I'm wearing. So the Nambu is useless to me. We now have the upgraded Zerial, the most perfectly balanced of all 9mm portable machine guns. Extremely reliable with a low malfunction rate. That's always good. Studded bustier, no, but we do now have the Jasper Cape, a tough cape of blue cloth. It reduces the chance of serious injury, similar to the battle gear worn by the women of the Rose Croix on their journey to Rome. Now, what do we want her to have? I mean, I could give her a belt, but I could give her a belt actually. What's Alice got equipped? She's got the metal belt. Now we'll give the charming Pario to her as I had planned. I'm assuming pronounced Pario. I've never really encountered it. It's like a little sash thing. A Pario, like the one in the picture of the Micronesian goddess Acarol, raises attack power, but makes the wearer so irresistible it attracts a lot of attention. Now, game. I think that's fluff text. If it's not, I'm going to be very angry, because it means she's going to be targeted far more often. But I am moderately certain it is fluff text. The fuck is a Micronesia? Well, it's like Polynesia, but smaller. Ah, you bugger. I got so distracted by my own fucking joke about that. It wasn't even a good fucking joke, was it? It was a shit joke. And I managed to fuck up my fucking joke. Federated States of. Whatever. This is my Federated States of. Whatever. Right, sell the studded bustier. Yeah, ooh, generous game. I appreciate it. Appreciate it greatly. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Right, metal belt we can sell happily enough. With a bit of luck, this might allow me to get Yuri's armour at least. I mean, obviously I'd prefer to get everybody an upgraded armour, but at the end of the day, if I can only afford Yuri's, I'm going to try and get Yuri's first. And yes, I do believe. Oracle Staff, yeah, no, we'll just go for one single red leather jacket. And then later on in the game, we get the yellow leather jacket. And then we have to decide between a red leather jacket and a yellow leather jacket. And the only way to decide is to say it 7 times very fast. Right, let's get Yuri into his red leather jacket. Let's see the red leather jacket. Look at it, it's like bondage gear. 3 times more expensive than the mass-produced kind. These jackets are all custom-made. They are lined with rubber to absorb impact and not allow you to sweat too much when you're engaging in, you know, fuck it. No, we will get a yellow leather jacket, not a... He doesn't become the villain from Ant-Man. That would be very peculiar. Ding, ding, ding. Superbly done. Right, we want to keep that sword because that is my boy Keith's upgraded sword. Eventually, when we get Keith back in the party, because inevitably Keith will return, but I figure Marguerite, we haven't seen a lot of Marguerite, so we're going to have a little bit of Marguerite. Am I sure he doesn't become an Ant-Man villain? I can't say with absolute certainty. I'm going to hold my hands up and say I can't say that with absolute. Oh, I'll tell you what we need to look at. We need to look at our huge jug. Where is the huge jug? I do not know. Okay, so the huge jug is not a regular item, which one would assume means it's going to be a valuable. What could we possibly do with our huge jugs? Oh, no, I tell a lie. Apparently the huge jug... Interesting. Oh, unless it must be an equipment. You can equip the huge jug. There we go, yes. Huge jug. makes SP decrease only 1 point every 2 turns. So the huge jug allows you to keep your sanity. The beloved gourd wine bottle of Jackie. I'm assuming that is a reference to Jackie Chan, because I believe Jackie Chan was the drunken master. Holds at least 50 litres. Now that is a huge jug, even. That's a pretty huge amount of drugs if you consider alcohol drugs. And some people do, and some people don't. And that is entirely up to you. I'm on the fence. It's painful. There's a spike in my arse. It reduces the consumption rate of SP. Must be carried on the back. Well, we don't want it because our SP going down 1 per turn is fine. Fine enough, at least. I mean, the only person who'd I'd possibly consider at some point giving a huge jug to would be Alice. Because I think Alice would look wonderful with a huge pair of jugs. But other than the filthy innuendo, I say innuendo, it wasn't really innuendo, was it? It's more blatant and explicit than that. It's locked from the inside, but looks easy to open. Well, open it then, you fucking prick. Open, damn you. That doesn't open doors. Ah, spin ring. Spin ring free. Unlock the door ring. Keep spinning after 1 rotation. Rotation accelerates as it continues to spin. If you hit all 3 rotations, you succeed. Ding. And that was only the first rotation. Let's try it. Can we try it again, Yuri? If you give me a second chance, I can do it. I can do it. I promise. Kick it. Kick it, lad. Kick it. Ding. Ah, god damn it. It's actually surprising because it's moving. It's moving sort of. It's moving very slowly. And that is proving surprisingly difficult because everything about it makes me think it should be moving. God damn it. It's moving so slowly. And the fact that it's not really accelerating on the second spin is absolutely fucking throwing me. I will do it. I think I have to do it. Although you never know. This is the sort of game that may very well happily go, do you want us to just do it? God, mother of fuck! Exactly the same mistake every single time. Can't help it. My brain seems programmed to think of it as one speed that it is not. There we go. It did process that speed, and I was all right there, but still. Come up with a joke about huge jugs, but I'm kind of annoyed of not being able to come up with anything. Oh dear. I mean, I suppose the only other thing you could say is it's not huge jugs. It's huge jugs. Yep, not back to work. We're on the back row, mate. We are on the back row, son. We don't really want to be on the back row, son. Because ideally, I want my whole perfect jury. Even on the back row, a perfect should do me some good damage. Now shoot this prick. God, it's weird. It's weird using Harlow. It's weird using Marguerite's Judgment Ring because I'm just not used to the shaping. Sort of, I'm more used to Keith's tiny segments rather than Marguerite's sort of large segments and then a tiny segment. She's got a couple of large segments and a tiny segment. I bet she fucking does. Dirty bastard. Who is there? Hey, you the priest here? I mean, does he look like a fucking priest? Well, what do you want? Have you come to kill me? Father Doyle. It's me, Alice Elliot.
Elliot.
Oh, Alice. But that's impossible. That's not even an accent. That was just me being slightly rhythmic, wasn't it? That's impossible. Alice was kidnapped by the devil a long time ago. She can't be alive. I'm sorry to scare you, but it is me. I'm finally back in this town. Looks like some strong stuff. I mean, his face is a picture, isn't it? His face is definitely a picture. Is it really you, Alice? No, he don't believe it. You can't fool me. You're just an illusion. You must be the devil, come to take my life away, as opposed to stealing my lucky charm. Oh, whoa! Please, Father Doyle, tell me about the man my father was trying to meet that day. I want to know whatever it takes. I must stop rogering bacon. Yes, you must. It's greasy. It ruins the beds. Bacon, no bacon. No, the doctor told me I can't have any more bacon. I got to have tomatoes instead. Wait, I will tell you everything. Just stop it, please. Spare my laugh. But please don't kill me. I don't think that's Irish anymore, is it? No, it's definitely not. I don't know what it is. This is quite serious. He thinks we're all Bacon's lackeys. He must have gone through some unimaginable, dreadful experience. There you go. That's why his face is like that. So if you ever encounter a really horrendous looking man, just go, it was an experience, wasn't it, to make your face look like that? Don't, by the way, don't do that. Father, relax. We're not going to do anything to you. Unless you want us to do something, do you? Just answer our questions. That's all we want, okay? Oh, go, you. Top of the morning to you. Okay, anything you say. Oh, Jesus Christ. Won't you save me from the people? Alice, I'll tell you everything I know about your father. It all started 23 years ago in 1890. 3 secret books of magic were stolen from the Vatican. The books contained forbidden secrets of sorcery and alchemy, long held under the lock and key by the Pope. The disappearance of the books caused the Vatican to panic. I've gone slightly more Welsh, which is weird because I've never really done a Welsh accent. I know it's a shit one, but I've never really done one, and it's sort of oddly slipped. Slipping into West Indian now. Slipping all over the place. Father Doyle experienced some shit, man. Yeah, that's his excuse. The reason why he can't keep an accent is because he saw some fucking shit. Right, okay. Top of the morning to you. They immediately called in 2 of the finest exorcists to find and recover the secret books. One was your father, Father Morris Elliot, and the other was his friend, Father James O'Flaherty. Father O'Flaherty? I probably can't do Father Jack's voice, because I'm assuming that is character from Father Ted, and I've never really watched Father Ted. I ought to. I know, I ought to, but I have not. Unless you're referencing something else, in which case, fair dues. The 2 of them wandered through Europe for many years in search of the missing volumes. They travelled together at first, but when a daughter was born to Elliot, they travelled separately. Then in 1899, Father O'Flaherty disappeared in England. I remember that. I was only 5 or 6 years old. It was all in that last letter he sent to my father. It said that one of the books had been purchased by a scholar living in Wales. Ah, we're going to Wales eventually. So he went to take a look, but no second letter ever came. Afterwards, top of the morning afterwards, Father Elliot. No, for some reason I missed Father Ted and never really got round to going back to it. It's one of those age-old ones where it's like, I should have watched it, but I never got round to it. I think I own the box set, and I just haven't gotten round to watching it. Top of the morning afterwards, Father Elliot began to hunt for the criminal himself, and then he finally found him. And it was Roger Bacon. Yes, but Father Elliot was terrified of bacon, because he's had a triple bypass, you see, so he's terrified of bacon. As well as he should have been. Bacon's a 1,000-year-old demon. There's no humanity left in him. Your father had to protect his wife and daughter, but he knew that if those books were defiled, terrible forces of hell could be summoned to earth. So that was the demon's gate invocation. Curse you, Bacon! You steal a holy book and then defile it in your foul experiments. Blasphemy. In order to discover Bacon's weak points, a knife tends to work quite well against bacon. Overcooking it, that tends to ruin bacon as well. He continued to look for someone who could help him. That person was also a great warlock and had a history of conflict with Bacon. Fortunately, I was able to contact him. I was certain that he could prove to be a powerful ally. So this other guy you're talking about, who is he? Cardinal Hyatt Simon.
Alice, that is the man that your father was waiting for that evening. Albert Simon. The weak points of Bacon. The new dieting book. Out now.
So, this cardinal that Bacon didn't want your father to meet. Father, where is Cardinal Simon now? And was I supposed to come into a church? I'm a fucking vampire, but nobody seems to have said anything, so, you know, carry on.
I believe, fuck me, you're you fucking electrocuted bastard, bitch-ass motherfucker.
You talk too much, old man. You know, I've always hated churches.
Oh, God.
I think it would be best if we finished this here. Lord Bacon will be pleased to be rid of unwanted pests. Well, are you ready?
Huh, what a laugh. When I'm done with you, there'll be nothing left. I'm gonna turn you into old lady bits.
That sounded way worse than I'd initially thought it would. Oh my god, ogres true form, which I think we've seen before, but there you go. Shitting hell, we've got Charon, Ifrit and Baldo, so odds are she is dark, which means Baldo would be elementally slightly better, but fucking Ifrit punch. Punch! Punch of Ifrit, punch of Ifrit. Ifrit's punch, Ifrit's punch. Let us punch with Ifrit, let us punch with Ifrit. Now ignite, now ignite. Ding ding, yeah, panic. Panicked and cowed. Trying to figure out the right tense. I chickened out, I suppose. I chickened out, that's the one. Oh, fuck me, we've got a load of new abilities! So Snipe we have seen, Painkiller we have not seen, but it will cure a target's status, except Unconscious and Berserk, which we don't really need. The on switch, however, let's have a look at the on switch. Ding, ding, and ding! Panicked again.
Yeah,
I could use some help here. Oh, she's flushing the chain again. A cooking pot, I believe. I think they are randomised, so you can get a different item each time. I cannot remember what all of the items are, but I'm fairly certain that is a thing. Oh no, what can the matter be? We are fucking poisoned on the lavatory. Oh, raises target's physical and special defense power. I think we have seen that. We have not seen that, sorry, was what I was going to say. And healings. Perfect healings. Right, Alice is going to focus on healings. We can focus on pain meds with Marguerite, which is kind of convenient because it allows us to, in fact, I believe, yeah, warming, but I don't know. Yuri has to attack. Ideally, perfectly, but sometimes you just have to take what you get. Right, and now, as I say, let's see Painkiller. Yuri's the most... Well, actually, Alice is the most important, so I probably should have gone for Alice, but never mind. Yeah, I could use a little help here. Oh, it's the chain again. Poof! Oh, can you imagine that actually happening to a person? Oh, it beggars belief, doesn't it? Let's get Marguerite up, because she is the lowest of our health. Panicked, but it worked out in the end. Selenius. Be cured, my darling, sweet Marguerite. And now punchings for everyone. I say everyone, exclusively punchings for you. Oh, sweet strike, Yuri. Sweet strike. You've forgotten how silly this game could be. Yep, it can be fucking silly. I know I've still got people under the poison, but fuck it.
Yeah, I can
They'll
use some
live.
help here.
Let's see what other things we can hit on the person's head. Okay, so it's still the... I am confident it changes, but I don't have any real confidence in saying sort of how frequently it can change. But I definitely feel like it does change at points. Okay, so I suppose, yeah, we might as well wish away the poison for Alice, I think, because Alice is just Alice is possibly actually the most important character, but then again, winning the battle will prevent my death. So, I know there's some logic in there somewhere. I'm not sure what the logic is, but there's some logic in there somewhere.
Yeah, I can.
Do you know what? It's possible. Possible. Let's see what it. Yeah, so it's that again. I wonder if it's a different item dependent on how well you do at the judgment ring. Don't know. Unless I'm just wrong. I mean, there's a definite possibility that I am just plain old-fashioned wrong about the whole that changes, and therefore I, should probably shut the fuck up. But nonetheless, gospel. Yeah, the gospel according to Alice. Oh, the gospel according to Alice. We'll have to wait. The on switch. Perfect. Okay, so I wonder if this is.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
I could use some help here. Is this different? No, it's the same pattern. Okay, I think it's fine. I think it's just the same. The best status effect is death. If that's for the opponent. It's not a good status element for me to get. Well, burning doesn't... Yuri laughed at your attempt to burn him because he is literally made of fucking magma. Bow! Hey! Victory is ours. We beat up a little old lady. Oh, yes! I believe that was at least... Oh, no! Oh, triple level up. Isn't it delicious? Eat that, levelings. Punching! Off of a skyscraper. Punching into the tails.
You want to take you to a gay bar? Ah, god damn it, we let her get away.
Father, hold on. No, he's Father Doyle. Father Hold On was the guy in the last church. Alice. The Cardinal is in London. Father. No, your father's dead, dear. You're trying your best, and yeah, I'm trying my best, but you can't really hide the fact that you're shit at the whole affair. So, congratulations. Right. Oh, secret item. The seal of the soul. I can seal my soul away. I can do Oh, I think there's a slight secret here. Maybe later, or maybe this one. Oh, there is. I mean, there's a treasure chest, which is always good news. A Jasper cape. That's very convenient. But there's a part of me wondering if I'm thinking of the wrong game, but I think there's a way you can actually take confessions in this, but I might be wrong. It might just literally be I'm thinking of a different game. So Alice now gets a Jasper cape. We have seen the Jasper cape. Don't know why it's called Jasper. It's from the Women of the Rose Choir. Which, choir, if you're interested, I believe is French for cross. So it's a religious robe. Let's go at the back, just in case. Anything here? No. Alright, we'll stick to going out the front then. I don't think I missed anything, although if I have missed something, well, it makes a degree of sense. You've missed it, so you're not going to be able to see it. Will you allow me? Would I like a rest? Yes, I would like a rest. Thank you very much. At least you're not staring at me in silence this time. Makes me feel a lot better when you talk to me, sir. Thank you. Save, because, we fucking did a boss. I did the boss. Yay! I did the boss, everybody. I did the boss. Woo! I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Possibly just going back to the room? Is that the point? Ah, secrets. Tea of the Holy One. Holy tea. Put it in your teacup, holy tea. Drink it fucking down, holy tea. Let's see. I can show you what holy tea is. There's tea of the healer. Tea prepared in the manner originated by the healer Shuju. Brewed from sacred leaves, it restores physical and mystical strength when imbibed with a pure heart. Tea of the Holy One. The secret medicine prepared by Saint Ignatius. Restores physical and mystical strength. It gives off a red glow under the light of the moon. And then we have the Seal of the Soul. A carving of a feather of the red phoenix, owned by the ancient Indian ruler Muta. It raises the user's maximum mental strength. Ah, maximum SP. Okay, so I think SP. Give that to our dear sweet Alice. Unless we, of course, we find out her surname is Cooper, in which case, not dear and not sweet. Fucking good rocking, but not dear or sweet. Could you get round the corner, please? Thank you. In the room, Yuri. In the room. Good boy. Get in the room. Thank you. I don't think there's anything here. Plus, I'm assuming that's locked. There's nothing. I know it's locked, mate. I know it's locked. Right, we're going to have another quick cheeky save because there is a save point there, and, well, fuck it. You know, I've picked up a couple of items. It's always worthwhile having a bit of a save fest. It's always to do with a little bit of paranoia. Enjoyably late. I'm just checking because there's every possibility that the moment you get to a sort of significant part, you will find yourself. Oh yes, of course. We were told Albert Simon was in London. I'm reasonably certain Albert Simon is not in London because I know you don't, but I know. Fucking stream is apparently maybe not working. No, it appears to be working again. It was just a boofering, as they do. But interestingly enough, we are closing in on what I believe is the final playable character. And oh boy, we both say, I suppose I was influenced by the fact that it says oh boy, but yes, gotta love the London theme, ain't ya? It's alright here in London, let's have a jolly good time. Now you're on your PC, your private cock. Before you were on your public cock, which is, oddly enough, still PC, but not politically correct to go out and flash your public cock. Weird man, aren't you? Yes indeed. So London, I believe, reveals our final playable character. He, for it is a he, is meh at best. It's kind of yeah, I mean, he serves a purpose, which is to be in the game, but as opposed to a public cock. I already said that. It still equates to PC. I'm assuming there's even more delay nowadays, perhaps. It's difficult to say for certain. Oh boy! I guess London doesn't exactly pinpoint it. Now fuck you going? Well, it is the capital of England. Anyway, doesn't this place look suspicious? Did you think he's really here, this card guy or whatever? Cardinal Simon? Yeah, that's the one. Motherfucker. Enough with the dumb act already. I know you know who I mean. Do-do-do. It's a happy little tune. Meddler Bob! Are you people travellers? This part of town isn't safe still. Huh? Cardinal Simon's mansion? Yeah, I think I've heard of that. Say, do you want a rare card? I've spent so much money collecting them, I'm broke. A rare card? I want it, I admit it. You've received the Sun card. Thanks a lot. Awesome, I'm fairly confident that is another shop discount card. Fuck that old man, I'm going to the hotel. You haven't investigated anything yet. I will fucking tell you what I have and haven't fucking investigated, you little shit. I have, however, found a secret lottery ticket. Can't investigate that door, can I? So why don't you let me in the hotel, you prick? I think it's because I have to investigate the old man. That's what they want, so I'm not doing that because I'm a fucking asshole. I refuse to do what the game tells me to. I was going to investigate the hotel room first, exactly. No! Stop! Help! Help, Gov! Help! Hey, quiet down, will you, shit? It turns out we don't have to investigate the old man. It is, in fact, the bridge. You? What are you doing to that child?
I'm fucking molesting him. Now kindly move for the fuck along. Who the hell are you? Shut up and mind your own fucking business, you slag. The law in this town says that all orphans go to the orphanage. And I'm the law. I am the law.
Shut up, mind your own business, is it? You and me got a problem, punk.
Ah, I'm gonna fuck off. Yeah, that's gonna teach you. It's gonna teach you all about it, innit? I'm gonna fuck off and leave you alone.
Are you alright? You scraped your knee. Let me take a look at that.
Yeah, I'm okay, ma'am.
No, that's ma'am. You mean miss, don't you?
Okay, miss.
She's sensitive about her age. Don't you call her ma'am.
That's kind of where the orphans go. Yeah. I don't think the orphanages in this game are good places to go. What a horrible way to treat a child. What a funny way to check my portal. Say, where's your home, little boy? My home? I ain't got no home. I'm a fucking orphan. Weren't you paying attention, you daft cat? That way. Do you want us to take you there, little boy? Really? Thank you, Miss Ma'am. I don't appreciate that phrase. No, that's a brave lad there. Did you say something? I've got a gun, remember?
Nope. You didn't say a word.
Well, let's go, shall we? Hey, orphan, where are your parents?
Joshua!
Chris! What happened? You're hurt? I'm okay, but I was almost taken away by this guy in black. These people helped me. Oh my, I see. Thank you so much for coming to my brother's rescue. Come on, Joshua, you need to thank them too. Thanks for everything, sir, miss and miss ma'am. That motion there, relatively key. He stole her fucking wallet. Because he's a little shit. Oh, think nothing of it. Well, I'm so glad it worked out anyway. Next time you call me Miss Ma'am, I will kill you. I have a gun, you know, and a license to kill. Bye-bye now. She's scary.
I'd give her wallet back then.
So, I wonder if it's just the two of them. You're a sitter. Let us take a moment of silent mourning for the spelling of the game. The older sitter. I believe, fortuitously, I believe that is only the second one we have spotted. But nonetheless, it is a period of mourning to have discovered the Q&A and translation department of the people have very much fucked up. So, there we go. What's the matter?
It says sitter. The older sitter
seems like a nice kid. Well, they certainly didn't look at all alike. Anyway, let's go. 3, 2, penny dropped. Well, actually, no, the penny didn't drop because the pennies were in her wallet and the wallet is gone. What is it? My wallet! I was hiding it in my shirt.
He copped a fucking good feel then.
I can't believe I lost it. Is it true?
That little punk. I'm going to shoot the shit out of that little shit.
Right, I'm just going to back up and check the old man after all, because now we've found out the old man isn't significant. Oh, you bastards. You're denying me. You keep denying me all of the things. Don't you think the bond between a sister and a brother there is sweet? I do. I got to admit, it is a very sweet thing to see the beautiful relationship between a sister and a brother. A brother.
Hello, come right in. Why the long face? Did you run into some trouble?
Yeah, I tried to be nice and the brats stole my wallet. Correction, they stole Marguerite's wallet. Yours is fine.
Stole your wallet? It must have been the London rats. I know a little about them.
Oh, shit! Halle. No, we don't want Halle. Halle is our next playable character. Unfortunately, we've named him really early doors, which is slightly annoying, but he would have been known as the Heckling Brat. But we now get to name him, and his name is going to remain Halle. He is a London street rat who is the next playable character. As I say, he is... I mean, it's a weird one for them to do, because it's like... It goes... You get Yuri, awesome fucking character. Sibling love is so sweet. It is. So you get Yuri, awesome fucking hero. You get Alice, fantastic healer, little church girl. You then meet, I believe, Zhu Zhen, who's, I mean, he is just kind of a little bit of an old man, but, you know, he was a party member. Then the next character you meet is the super spy, Marguerite. And then the next character, even better than the super spy Marguerite, the fucking Lord of Vampires, Keith. And then, yeah, the final character, who's it going to be? Is it going to be someone awesome? Is it going to be more awesome than the Lord of Vampires, Keith? No, it's going to be a small child in London. Oh, I see. So what you mean is it's going to be shit. But yeah, he's kind of interesting, you know, in a little way, but certainly he is not end game character material. Let's put it this way. I see them all the time, so I figure they must live around here somewhere. Well, I guess I'll go back to the inn. The old man should be here by now. I'd better go meet him. Hello, Silent Peddler. Pedometer services. We still don't have anything new. Fucking Keith. Of course our vampire lord is called Keith. Shopping. He looks to be the same. They're a kid street gang with a punk named Halle as their leader. I'm going to call him Halle. I don't have any reference to know whether that is his name or not. It could be Hawley. Hawley sounds ridiculous though. Haley, it might be Haley. But the double L, I don't know. The double L makes me feel like it's Halle. And I know Haley is, because Haley Joel Osment, I think there's a T on the end of it. But I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind and call him Haley. Haley. I think traditionally when I played this by myself and had absolutely no reference whatsoever, so I had never heard of the name Haley Joel Osment, I don't think. But nonetheless, I always used to traditionally call him Halle. But I don't know. Haley probably makes more sense in the real world. I've seen them all around. They must live around here. Oh shit! I've said it again. I don't mean to talk to you again. Wrinkled Jim! That sounds like a euphemism. Oi. You want to see my Wrinkled Jim? Did he live in a alley? Did he live in an alley? Halle? He might have. Hello, James Games UK. Hello. Wrinkled Jim. Oi, you want to see my Wrinkled Jim? You have to feel sorry for little brats. If their parents had sent them to school and made them study, they wouldn't have turned bad. Halle is a clever kid, and he's brave and kind-hearted, but he does pull his share of pranks. Ever since they took his mum away, he's been looking after kids who've gone through the same thing. No one in the whole town can really hate those kids. Oh, hello, I'm now behind the bar. He doesn't care, fair enough. There is, however, secrets behind the bar. I've extracted your mana. Is there a treasure chest? It feels like there might be. No, I don't care what you have to say. Secrets and lies. We need to find a Wrinkled Jim. Put it away, son. No, put it away. Do not need to see your Wrinkled Jim. Oh, no, I don't need pedometer services. Please go away. No, I definitely don't need them. Please stop tapping the buttons wildly. Me. Right, let's pop out here. I don't know where we want to go. Oh, apparently that is just that way. That's fair enough. Let's investigate this old man. Now we know he's not significant, we can investigate him. You bastard. Oh, you bastard. The only things who human are liquor and lottery. Do you want a liquor and lottery? Oh, you want a liquor? Oh, you want a liquor all over. Seal of Speed, priest earrings, So, oh, Christ, that's a thin ring. So, I'm going to end up with more tissues. I don't need that many tissues. No, Thera extract. I mean, it's not the worst.
I did my best.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, I'm asking you a question. You didn't really ask me a question, mate, did you? Got to be always careful around small rings. Yeah. If you have too many small rings, Wrinkled Jim's going to come out. Will he?
Dirty bastard.
Diddly-dum-dee-dee. The old man's here. What? You got your pocket picked and lost every last penny you had to your name. And cripes, you had all of my money too. I lent you out of my sight for a minute and this is what happens. You can't do this to me. And that's why I'm trying to apologise, okay? It's not like we needed the money. I mean, look at us. I mean, Yuri, invented. Look at you. You're a fucking ragamuffin, son. That's right. You come from the same kind of stock, don't you?
I don't suppose there's any use crying over spilled milk. But what do you intend to do about it?
I'm going to catch that punk and get our money back. And maybe bury him up to his neck in the sand. Do you understand? If you do, then come on, let's find us some London rats. Okay, I'm with you. Count me in too. But I think at this point you might be forced to have this as your party makeup. But I just couldn't say that with certainty. We're going to stick with it anyway. So, yes, if you note in the corner, I was wondering, we do now have 0 cash. So Marguerite apparently had everybody's cash on her. We don't have separate pools. It apparently all goes up Marguerite's shirt. And I'm sure it's a delightful place to go. I wish you all good fortune. Oh, wait here.
I think I'll stay here too and give Master Zhuzhan company.
Here, Joshua lifted your wallet, so he's up to no good again, no rascal. That kid is a real headache. No reading and writing for him, just always making trouble like this. If you ask to help him with the inn, he makes off with a petty cash and pilfers food, and it'll be 300 cash. Would you like to stay? Well, obviously no. We've just discussed the fact that the fucking kids ran off my fucking money. You absolute prick. I suppose technically I could probably, if I really desperately wanted to, I could pop out. But that is not hot enough for that at the moment. I will keep my trousers on and not pop out of them. An oak slingshot. Spoilers. Our new character wields a slingshot. Yet more reason why he is fucking meh. So, I suppose I probably can't actually see it. No. Because I don't think you can access. No, I don't think you can access it. About this game is that you don't need to make the jokes, it's just kind of overt about it. And you can just leave the sentence there. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, this game is absolutely insanity, and I love it.
What's that you say, looking for a couple of kids? I've got a couple in a bag if you want. Oh, but you guys got scammed, didn't you, by a couple of London rats?
Reformed smoker. That was the voice.
That was the voice of a reformed smoker.
I thought I'd clarify just in case. So, I mean, spoiler alert, this is the London Rats headquarters.
You stop ruining it for everybody. I can't help myself.
I just remember these things. Oh, now we've got... Okay, so I've got to do one who's actually currently smoking.
And rats are very sweet, but I'm dying of cancer. They target tourists bum food from them. Oh, fucking hell. We'll lift their wallets. Bar owner can probably tell you more about them.
He's already told me bugger all, mate. Bugger all. Ding.
Ah, a little old man.
Knowledgeable Carl.
No, I'm not one to talk much to strangers either. I'm gonna have to leave.
Apparently he did just ask us to leave. I don't talk to strangers. Fuck off.
We got to get the wallet back first. Okay, well, to the headquarters that I already know is the headquarters. Away we go. A diddle-doo. Seems like a decrepit, abandoned house. But if you listen really carefully, you can hear some kind of noise. It's not going to specify what sort of noise, but we can hear some kind of noise. Carl. I'm going to say Sagan. Carl Sagan. Is he a thing? Is he a man? Is he a woman? Well, I suppose gender fluidity. He might be a woman now. But isn't he a smart man, Carl Sagan? It looks like this shutter can be moved. Push ring. I've got to push. Push it. Push it real good. Stand a ring, boy, stand a ring. Yay! The headquarters of the London Rats. Told you. Phew, finally worked. I mean, you say finally. I did it in one that time. I was actually surprisingly competent. Thank you very much, game. What the fuck is this place? What's this? Looks like someone lives here. Oh, I think I've actually... Yeah, I am now in control. I thought he was going to say more. Disappointed me slightly there, because he just went... Who lives in this?
Who lives in a house like this? Let's go peeping through their stuff.
Oh, the name Sharon is embroidered on the stuffed doll. It's Ozzy Osbourne's house. Sharon! Sharon! Little items seem to have been brought here and are carefully lined up. Little items, little items, little items. You've received a lottery ticket. Good, that will be quite useful considering we wasted one earlier. Is that a gap? Is that a gap or a non-gap? I don't think that's an actual gap. I think the only way you can go is there. I think maybe around here you might get a platform to go down a little bit further there, but that's secrets for a later time. Or I'm misremembering and bullshitting you. I'm fine with either one of those. Diddly-dum-de-dum. Up the ladder we go. Into the roof, I suppose. Junk, I suppose no, technically we went to a basement, now we're probably in the main house. Junk has accumulated to the point where the entryway can't be used. But is there any useful junk in the junk? Ah, there's useful junk over here. Soul Benediction! I'm fairly certain that just sort of does some kind of heal. Possibly some kind of specific ailment. Oh, all ailments. A rare woodblock engraved with an image of the mythic nymph Daphne. Cures all status abnormalities, poison, paralysis, petrification, confusion and silence. Except that's not all of them.
So you lied. You lied in my arms tonight. Because you thought you could. It's the end of that song.
Then I reached over and lifted the wallet like this. Look at it, cool colours, huh? Wow, Joshua, that's awesome. Yeah, on top of saving my life, they give me all this money. I'm almost thankful.
Now it's time for shooting the children. If we were a normal party, but of course, we're gonna forgive the children. Bastard game.
We found you, but I never thought this place could hide up the London Rats. Well now, do you want to give back what you stole?
How'd you find that? I've played the game before, that's how I found that.
I can smell a rat, get it? Marguerite, let me tell you a little bit about comedy. You don't have to say get it at the end of the joke. You also don't usually say it's a joke, unlike what I do. But you carry on, Marguerite. I have no right to criticise your comedy.
I'm so sorry. You see, these kids haven't eaten in 3 days.
I couldn't give a shit. That's no excuse for stealing someone else's money, you know.
I really am sorry. Here's the wallet, though we already used some of the money. Please forgive them.
I will forgive them when they work off the debt. By allowing me to shoot them.
Sorry.
Except you're not.
I'm sorry.
Your wallet is returned.
Somehow it feels later than before.
Bastards.
This is a token of my apology.
You got a crucifix. The children are forgiven, because that is one of the most powerful accessories in the game.
You got a crucifix. It's very expensive looking. Who could this have belonged to?
At least I think I'm right. Just add the caveat I might be wrong.
Thank you. It would have been enough just to return it. Sorry we scared you like that. We're not going to hurt you. But we might. Do you all live here together?
Uh-huh. None of us has any parents to take care of us. In this town, whenever they find a homeless child, they take him to the orphanage.
And they take good care of you at the orphanage?
No way. Once they take a kid there, he's never seen or heard from again.
Very gender specific, this one, isn't it? It's all about the male child. Only the male children get taken by the orphanage. I don't think that's true, but it's just the way. All of that was a he. He, sir, he. See, you're laughing already.
All the kids at the orphanage become monsters.
What's that mean? I mean, you're a fucking moron, Yuri. It means exactly what the fucking words she fucking said are.
Okay, so I'm fairly certain this is Hallie entering the situation. So we got to try and give him a semi-permanent voice that I can actually do. Now, I'm thinking he's a London street urchin. So, naturally, it's got to be London street urchin. Oi, governor! But slightly more teen. So,
Oi, governor. What's ya? How's it doing? You? Oi. Oi, governor. It means there aren't any good people in this world. Hallie! Who are you?
She literally just said it, Alice. She literally shouted the word Hallie. Hallie.
Sorry. Alice infuriates me.
I'm Hallie, leader of the London Rats. I'm like their big brother. In it. Get in it, man. Sorry about Joshua. Wicked, man.
Sorry about Joshua, but you should have kept your guard up, son. You have some nerve. I'm glad you're not from the orphanage, though. All the kids taken to the orphanage disappear mysteriously. So that's why these kids are hiding here? That's right. All the residents in this area keep their fucking mouth shut, too. You slag, you mug. Not an easy place to live in, but you know, it was about the same for me when I was your age. What are you doing here in a place in this dump anyway? I'll help you in return for saving one of our little ones.
Oi, you get out of my pub.
We're looking for someone. Do you know if there's a mansion around here owned by a person named Cardinal Albert Simon?
Albert Simon?
Never heard of him. You want to get your fucking mince pies sorted, because this ain't the sort of place you want to hang around looking for cardinals. Although, having said that, this is a house full of children, and let's be honest, English church. I didn't say anything, but I've implied it heavily. Hallie, I wonder if old Carl might know something.
Oi, governor, sure thing.
Yeah, sure, he's the odd one, but he knows a lot about this area. I'm sure he'd help if I asked. It's difficult to do the accent and the reading at the same time. Really? Other people seem to manage it. Well, fuck other people. Yeah, that seemed a little bit extreme, didn't it? Yeah, a little bit. What can I say? When other people are mentioned, I get aggressive. Old Carl lives in the house next to the open lot. Yeah, we met old Carl. He told us to fuck off in, slightly different wording. Bye-bye! Yeah, bye-bye, as in get the fuck out of my way, small, irritating child. I've received a warning device. It's warning me there are children present. I don't like children. Right, I believe it's a piece of equipment. I'm probably not going to use it, is the honest truth. Warning device. Helps the bearer avoid back and cross attacks. Urgently invented by world's most cowardly alchemist, Mini-Me. Dr. Evil. And his Mini-Me. It helps the bearer avoid surprise or trap attacks. Looks mechanical, but made from soft materials. We've got monk earrings as well. Earrings used by monks in their rigorous ascetic training. Made of gold-plated clay, the wearer can get 20% more experience points, but mental strength suffers. So what's that? SP going down 20%, experience points up 20%. So that's troublesome and annoying. So, am I right about the crucifix? Here we go. Yes, I am. The crucifix. A replica of the crucifix on the chest of the giant god statue excavated from the ruins of Zafral renders all status abnormalities ineffectual. Right. Well, considering Alice is the one who's going to be healing the others, Alice gets the first crucifix. Unfortunately, that means Marguerite, I need you. You have been demoted to pedometer duty. Sorry, Marguerite. In fact, in fairness, I might need her, because Hallie's probably going to enter the party in the not too distant future. You said small child irritating was implied. Yeah, that's fair. That is absolutely fair. I think the only way to get in and out of this place is the long way, which, I mean, doesn't necessarily surprise me. It's just slightly inconvenient, perhaps. Slightly shorter cut wouldn't have gone amiss. There we go. We've got my 13,000 back, as they specified. I don't know how much it was before they stole the wallet, but ultimately, I think getting the crucifix is well worth it. So they are slightly forgiven because the crucifix is one of the ultimate items. You can get at least a second and I think a third, so you can get all of your characters maxed out on being immune to status ailments. I probably won't do that because there are probably better ones for other people. Alice, of course, having a crucifix is extremely useful because she can then heal the status ailments of other people. So, because I think status ailment, it includes the death ailment, which means she can now just shake off insta-kills and then revive anybody else. So it's a very, very good item. Oh, Carl!
It's you, Ellie. Lovely. Light and radio. Oh, I can't... Who's this stranger?
They saved Joshua from the orphan hunters, Carl. You know, Cardinal Simon, they're fucking looking for him.
Oh, Ellie. What do you mean? Cardinal Simon? I don't know where he's turned. Boris Johnson. There's no way you could ever put the word knowledgeable in front of Boris Johnson. Oh, suddenly political satire is not your strong point, is it? No, I know nothing. You can't put knowledgeable in front of the word J-Dragon either. I've got it. Imagine it is across the Thames River in the residential area in the north. Thanks, old Carl. Let's go, Yuri. Time to move your plates of meat in a ambulatory fashion. Ambulatory, I believe, is technically the word I was looking for. Oh, sexy double mystery item there. Oh, a triple mystery. Can we get up to the quadra? No, it looks like we're capped out. Oh, no, quadra mystery. There is a suspicious looking telephone. It's not yet hooked up. I wonder if that's meant to be significant. I don't know. We're going to the orphanage, Batman.
That's more. I don't know if we're going Darth Vader or Bane. Bane Vader!
This is... Apparently that's the end of my sentence. What's wrong with you? This is it. This is where all the kidnapped orphans end up. What do you mean? For fuck's sake, Alice. Take the words in his sentence, investigate them with your brain,
And the answer is there. You don't have to keep asking stupid questions.
It certainly seems that this is the mansion of Cardinal Simon, and I really wish you wouldn't yell at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's just you do ask stupid questions. I didn't mean to. I thought it was a sensible question. I was told in school there are no such thing as stupid questions. Well, sometimes there are fucking stupid questions.
So you mean Cardinal Simon's mansion has become an orphanage? So let's just ask the people who live there directly. I don't want him to find me. I'll wait here. Oi, oi, governor. Apples and pears. And all that. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up accidentally leaving. No. There may be a secret chest. Oh no, that's just Hallie conversing with me. Don't give a shit, Hallie. Hey, where you going? We found a mansion you were looking for. So get the fuck in that mansion, you bitch. You rang. Hello, I need to ask you something. What business do you have with my orphanage? I mean, does he look like a right 'un? No. He looks like a wrong 'un. There is no such thing as a stupid question. There is, however, a stupid time to ask a question, a stupid place to ask a question, and a stupid person to ask a question. And Alice is all three. What business do you have? I was told this is the mansion of Cardinal Simon, is that true? Cardinal Simon.
A man named Albert Simon. I believe he moved here from Italy.
Oh, yeah. I believe that was the name of the previous owner. I bought this mansion to start an orphanage, but I don't know anything about the previous owner.
But... is that right? I'm Malkovich, a reporter from the USA. So technically she should have a USA-based accent, but fuck it. I mean, let's be honest, none of them have actually had an accent that's properly done. So it's not going to make that much difference. Or she's now meant to be putting on an accent. I'm not doing accent. Some research on the subject of war and orphans. Excuse me, but may I have your name?
My name is Jack, but you can call me Jack. My surname is Itoff. I'm Russian, you see.
Well, Jack, this is an orphanage, isn't it? Where are the children?
They're asleep in their rooms. It is awfully late, you know.
Jack is a psychomaniac. I mean, he probably is. I feel like that's probably a reference to something, but I don't know what. But I really would like to gather some data, so perhaps we could just talk with them a little?
That won't do. I told you they're asleep. And I don't like people from the papers anyhow. Now, run along.
I see. Bullshit, you see. Sorry, that's an automatic reflex now. Whenever I hear the phrase, I see, I can't help but immediately go, bullshit, you see. It's a little bit like I was explaining with Dick Tickle. I fear at some point I'm going to be in some kind of meeting and someone's going to just naturally go, ah, I see, and I'm just going to automatically go, bullshit, you see. It's a reference to Mr. John Robertson's Dark Room. There is an option where he says, I think it's look for a light switch. How can you find the light switch? You're in a dark room. And then you say, he says, can you see? And then one of the options is I see, and then bullshit, you see. So this is Cardinal Simon's mansion? Yes, it appears to be, but the guy we were after disappeared 2 years ago. That seems kind of suspicious. I think they're hiding something. Well, for the time being, let's go back to the inn. Off we toddle.
Oh. Ominous. I say. I can't remember what voice we gave him. He was like, did you call? We've got some pests here. They're the ones who kept me from grabbing that kid before. You stay on their tail and don't let them spot you.
Alright, Governor.
Preparations are almost complete. I won't allow anybody to stop me now. Don't stop me now! I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. I've got children's balls. Don't stop me now.
So, Cardinal Simon's mansion has become an orphanage where a shady man is gathering up children, huh? Can't help but wondering what happened to the Cardinal, but it's disturbing about the missing children too.
Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm still in the kids. Don't stop me now.
Let's take a look. We still don't understand the connection between Cardinal Simon and this Jack. That's true, but from what I've seen so far, there's something very funny about that orphanage. There's no sign of children anywhere, and the whole place seems so gloomy. Alright, let's ask the townspeople about that orphanage. Well, why don't we start with the child, Hallie? Fuck's sake. It's just silly. You're going to keep Zhuzhen company. Well, we might as well have a little save. A little cheeky save. That's right. A little cheeky save. It's a thing you do indeed. Oh, it's not the part of the song I thought it was. Is it ever? Have you ever actually managed to catch the bit of the song you thought you were catching? No. No, I don't think I have. I think every time I've ever tried to catch a fucking piece of the song, turns out I couldn't catch that piece of the song. You want to know what I can tell you about Jack? Well, not a whole lot, but I think I heard he was a doctor before he started up that orphanage. Dr. Jack. Dr. Jack Off. Yes, I'm going to buy another spare pedometer. I know it seems like a waste of money. It is.
Yeah, Wrinkled Jim. Sure, I know that quack all too well. I showed him my Wrinkled Jim. When I had a cold, the damn fool thought I had tuberculosis. Guess he started that orphanage, but there's no way I'd put Joshua or Sharon in a place like that going around.
Jack, you mean that rich doctor who bought up the mansion from the gentleman? I mean, you could have given me a little bit more than that. One sentence a conversation doth not make. Dear little, I imagine it might be knowledgeable Carl, but...
You're wondering... You're wondering about the missing orphans. The orphanage puts them up for adoption. How would any of them want to come back to this place after the adoption? But families.
I don't think that was a thing, was it? No.
I've died of lung cancer. But it's families.
Joe, I think I need your knowledge again. Whoops.
Oh no! I'm just gonna fuck off immediately.
I had not intended to leave. Carl.
You said you had a cardinal vision. What you said somebody was else. I don't remember. What the fuck?
Okay, so it looks like we may actually... I said it in jest and mocking earlier, but I think we actually have to go see the children to find out about the orphanage. So they're the only port of call left, it seems. So we will pop off to see the children. Ominous drums, or sort of, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of a drum beat in the background. Like that. Shum. Shum. It's creepy and weird, much like the rest of this game. There's an awfully large volume of creepy and weird in this game. I'm sure those drums don't mean anything. I'm sure Hallie entering this building and finding the children gone, it's all fine. Where are the other kids? They're not here. They were taken away. Oh, God. Taken away. Alice.
Please. Please tell me, Alice, you didn't just ask the question. Taken away? What do you mean? Why, yada.
They found this hideout. Hey, where are you going? I'm going to rescue them. I am International Rescue. No, if you go there all alone, you'll get yourself killed. What do you want me to do then? Oh! What the? This power? Pants! Pants! The power is in my pants! It's why my mum abandoned me. It isn't. It isn't. I'll go with you. We gotta help those kids. Yuri. Do not ask another stupid question, Alice. One of you, go tell the old man what's happened. I'm sorry, Marguerite, it is you. I choose you, Marguerite, to talk to the old man because Alice is important and she needs to be present at all times. You're very important to me, Alice. That's why I really wish you wouldn't ask stupid questions. Don't do anything crazy. I'll be at the hotel. Do we have to bring Alice? I'm afraid we do. She's the healer. She kind of has to stay in the party at all times, I'm afraid. Because I can't remember what Hallie actually does in battle. I will show you at some point in the not too distant future when we inevitably get into battle. But there we go. Slingshot. Powerful slingshot which hurls steel balls with great force. Somewhat inaccurate. It requires much training before it becomes truly effective. What we want to do is equip the oak slingshot and find out what that is. I mean, apart from a slingshot made of oak, but made from oak wood, it hurls metal balls with incredible force and somehow also causes poison. Nobody knows why. Okay, Sonny Jimbo, you, as I suspected, that's why I bought a spare pedometer, because I knew our dear, sweet, delightful, glorious woman of spying Marguerite, I knew she was going to fuck off. Okay, physical damage given and received up 20%. No, thank you. Agility down 15 points, but half indicator speed. No, thank you. 2 times the speed. No, thank you. 20% slower. No, thank you. The width of the hit area. I mean, that's not bad, but I prefer to leave. Honestly, as much as they give you a lot of options when it comes to adjusting the speed and size of the Judgment Ring, they give you a lot of options to try and mitigate it being difficult. I find it easier just to leave the fucker alone, because you just the suite is the same for all your characters. The sizing you just get used to. It's far easier. You got to be careful who you let hold your jugs. Yeah, I know. He wants. I could give him a small jug, but at 11 SP, that would be a bad idea. I suppose we could investigate the small jug. The Chinaware wine bottle of Zhaosha. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I apologise. Follower of the great drunken master, Jackie. SP decreases 2 points every turn, but something good could happen too. I'm fairly certain the only thing that's good is the fact that if you look at that, it's adding 10. I think it's adding 10 to all your stats, which is very good. Don't get me wrong. 10 to all of your stats is marvellous, magnificent. Magnificent? That's something very different, isn't it? Yeah, magnify the cunt. Oh, don't do that. Well, maybe do that. Depends on how small the cunt is. Are you a tiny cunt? I'm going to magnify you. Weird bottle after... Yeah, I mean... that looks like a bottle of cum, doesn't it? It's a cum jar. A bottle of dangerous-looking crystalline medicine. It allows the holder to make a free hit attack at double strength on the next turn after being unconscious. I mean, it's not the worst. I mean, it gives me a little bit of attack strength. I mean, I'm not going to keep it, but fuck it. You can have a weird bottle of, cum jar. Pocket. I'll tell you what. Let's have you. I mean, you do have low SP, so I'll tell you what, for now, this is all sort of for now. If I end up in a shop, he's reasonably immediately going to be losing all of those things, because I'll try and purchase him the usual belt and mask combo, which, you know, is what everybody kind of wants. I mean, I suppose that I will accept an argument if there's any. I doubt any pro Shadow Hearts players are going to turn up and suddenly tell me how to do it, but if they do, they're probably right, and it may very well be far more efficient to pick your accessories in a far more defined fashion, you know, where you're really trying hard to get the most out of each character's special bits, as it were. But ultimately, I find it's just easier to go, alright, I want you to have a defensive accessory, an offensive accessory, and then I want, you know, then I just want all the rest of it, and that's fine. Oracle Staff we don't really need at the moment. That we don't really need at the moment. Hallie already had the red leather. Jasper Cape. Headgear. Okay, so we do kind of want some headgear. So I kind of want 3 headgears, but I'm never going to be able to afford 3 headgears. So what we'll do is we'll try and take a discount off of 2 headgears. Okay, good. We got our first discount. We got our second discount. And now we're trying for a 30% discount. Oh, that's fast. That's a hell of a fucking leap. That's basically, here you go, enjoy a 20% discount, and then fuck you. You're not getting the next one. I suppose one of the key things is I never actually showed you the sun card. A guild card with a picture of the sun on it. I wonder why that person had it. London is a strange city. All that fog and everything. The fog and the toin is all mine. The fog and the toin is all mine, all mine. The fog and the toin is all mine. I'm gonna fuck on the toin. Right, 1 headgear for you, Yuri. That's definite. And yeah, yeah, no, headgear really. Headgear, yes, we'll go for headgear. I'll go with the weird bottle, because Hallie isn't phenomenally strong, which is why he's not really. I don't find him to be end game material. Keith is most likely my end game choice. Failing that, it could be Marguerite, but I would fully expect it's going to be Keith, Alice, and oh, that's incredibly slow. The end game team is probably going to be Keith, Alice, and Yuri, unless, but no, I'm fairly certain Hallie is the last team member. I don't think there is any other. Unless, I mean, I might end up being wrong, and I'll either go, oh, I remember this, or I'm going to discover there's a secret character that I have never ever found, which would be disturbing beyond measure, really. Right, 15% now. Whee! So it's a shame. I think I missed one of the cards. I don't know whether I'm going to get an opportunity to go back and get said card. But I think I missed one of the cards earlier on in the lottery, I think, while we were still in Asia. And these cards do make quite a substantial difference. You know, 10% seems, you know, like 5% raise seems meh. 10% raise, oh, that's getting better. And then you start realising that once you get up to sort of getting sort of 30% off, hey, bored. I mean, of course, there's always the possibility that you fuck it and you wind up just. Right, so we kind of want a charming patio for Alice, I think. I'm terrible at wasting money in this game, because I suppose technically you should probably strip your other party members of all their equipment, but I don't know. I like changing my party up on the fly. I'm quite bad at games in general. Yuri, did you get anything extra? No, you've pretty much got the best of the best there, so that's alright. Headgear, weird bottle, no, nothing doing there. What we want there is charming pario for you, and a headgear for you. Ooh. Can confirm there are no other party members. Interesting. Are you looking up secrets? You shouldn't be doing that. You should be relying on me to tell you all of the game. But yes, I think it's the second one. Now, obviously, if I do play the second one, it's not going to be a surprise for me because I know it. But the first time I ever played it, there was a character tail end of the game that came so far out of fucking left field. It was like, fuck, there's another character. Shit. I was not expecting this. And it's quite, it's genuinely, when a game surprises you, it is a very pleasant feeling. I'm sure you can relate. I'm sure you've had in the past a game that has made you go, fuck, I didn't expect that. But that was one of those moments for me, because I thought, in the second game, I thought I found all of the party members. Do they have time to do anything? Do anything? What? I don't know. I fear the delay has allowed me to forget entirely what the fuck I said that prompted that question, so you might need to give me a little more to go on, I'm afraid. But yes, so surprises we'll carry on with. That's an issue with a party member joining. Oh, do they have to? Oh no, this one was very much a case of I thought I had kind of all my favourite characters. Turns out I didn't. Turns out I very much didn't. Because it's, very much a case of, oh no, he's a good character. He's very good. He's very, very good. But no, it was one of those ones where I thought I'd gathered all the party members, so I was sort of I was fine just carrying on and having those members as the primary party. But then suddenly out of nowhere it was like, oh shit, there's this new guy. He rivaled Yuri in terms of his awesomeness, and that is impressive. That is an impressive feat, to rival Yuri on the scale of awesome. Yuri usually comes out on top on the scale of awesome. If it wasn't obvious, we are putting it away, because that's why I did all of the saves. So there we go. A little bit earlier than perhaps last week, but that feels like a good place to end Shadow Hearts for this week, because of course next week we can investigate the orphanage, and I won't get if I investigate the orphanage this week, I'll probably get locked in a dungeon, and therefore not come out of said dungeon for another 10-15 minutes or so, possibly even longer. The old school RPG had a habit of turning around and going, no, you're now locked in this for at least an hour. I'm sorry, but you knew what you were signing up for. You started playing this RPG, so we're not giving you a save point now. Right, let's see, what can we find? Where's Ozd again? We'll do a little bit more Ozd, I believe. Can't remember which ones we played last week. I think we played those 4, so we'll go with these 4. Right, so play those, see what sort of time frame we're looking at here. Give us a time frame, yes. Oh, will you please just play the fucking music? I don't know why you seem to struggle sometimes, but never mind. Might be the files themselves, I suppose, but nonetheless, so we're looking at about 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? No one. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes worth of break. So we'll have a bit of a break, as I say, 7, 8 minutes, and I'll be back for some Besiege. So, have a piss, have a drink, ideally not the same liquid, but enjoy your little break, for I'm going to enjoy mine. Are you? Well, I probably will, yeah. It's a bit of a relax, isn't it? Anyway, break time. I'll do a quick restart once we get back, and we'll head into Besiege.